this is a very informal thing, isn't it, Derrick? It's a very open, lovely space where we get to share stuff and look at life. And of course, there is an underlying kind of agreement for us who've been doing this for a while to look in a direction which we think is very helpful for any kind of issue or challenge that we might be up against, ourselves or our community or the world, you know. So we personally, we've had insights that have changed our lives, and they've come from within us, purely by seeing for ourselves that beyond the noise and the discomfort and the suffering of our busy mind, our stories, our labels, our past, our circumstances, beyond that, we are whole, and none of that can ever take that away from us, and none of that can damage that or damage us or our essence. So we kind of see that, and we see that to be true. And there are conversations we have that kind of uncover that more and more, you know, in different ways, from different angles. And then we see evidence of that innate well-being and innate resilience within ourselves, but also when we look outside, you know, at nature, how things work when we don't interfere, how the wonders and the miracles of our body, how it heals. And so we see evidence of the innate well-being, and we kind of own it. We see it to be true for ourselves, regardless of what's going on. And we see that to be true for ourselves and everyone equally at a mental, emotional level. So it kind of, we start to appreciate how to experience that wellness and well-being and sense of being okay. All we need to do is to get out of the way and give our amazing psychological bodies, spiritual bodies, physical bodies a chance to reset, go back to default setting. And we've been blessed to see that in nature over the last few months. And that is just more evidence of the same, and we come from that same deeper intelligence, that deeper order that kind of takes care of things so beautifully and perfectly when we stop trying or when we stop interfering. So we kind of look at that together all the time in different ways. We come from different angles, but we're looking at that, and that for us is true. It's a universal truth, a principle. And then we also look at how our amazing mind works and how it's designed to so beautifully and perfectly so that when we think, we experience what we're thinking. And because we are human, that makes us human. That gives us a human experience, this thought experience kind of connection. And so that's another principle, another truth, universal truth about human being. We think that all our feelings and whether they're, they're painful or uncomfortable or beautiful and joyful, they come from something outside ourselves. But actually they come from this perfect design. And they come from the same deeper intelligence that is kind of governing the world and nature, the universe, and our bodies. Is also what's behind the human experience, how we get to experience life through the power of thought.